Welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network 2. It has been 1 week. Anyway, here's Proto Man killing Cut Man. And also Quick Man. Man, he's just one-shotting all of these bosses. What's your secret, Proto Man? I've got Gator too, actually.
He just has an actual gator. Like an alligator.
Chad left to look into the incident, and he never came back.
He's been online for 3 days straight. It's too late.
I mean, look, sometimes looking for the V3 Navis takes time. I've been there. He's just walking around in circles, killing bosses over again, and that's why we saw him one-shotting them. He's been at this so long, he's got the quick kills down. Recent events have destroyed our net battler reserves.
You're missing a comma there, buddy. Also, Lan will die if he gets owned on the internet too hard.
But Dr. Hikari, you said this was an emergency, so let's send your son into certain danger.
This is an emergency, so we have to endanger a 12-year-old now.
Yeah, I remember being a kid, and anytime this plot point would come up, I'd be like, oh, but they're the main character, though. They can do it. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, oh yeah, no, why wouldn't Lan's dad be worried about sending his son into danger? I know this is gonna happen 6 times overall, 7 if you include transmission, but no, I get it. I know Lan saved the world at least one time, but like, I can understand not wanting to send your son possibly to his death. That is in fact actually pretty reasonable.
Do you think Lan's dad tries to get Lan's friends to be better net battlers than him?
Please, Dex, you have to do better.
Dex, if you get good enough at this, we can stop sending my son, who will die if things go wrong.
You want to keep being my son's rival, right? Well, he has to be alive to do that. Please, you actually have to do well with Gutsman this time. Alright, so yes, we did delete Freeze Man, and we thought that would be the end of things. But thankfully they're not ending the game off on Freeze Man scenario. I know the characters don't want to be in any danger anymore, but I, the video game player, would have really hated for that to be the end of the game. So anyway, as always, we gotta head right to the boards. Alright, chat. How are we feeling right now? Oh, Battleboard has nothing. Alright, Street Board, there we go.
I don't know why the name Zoot just got to me.
I mean, he does seem very likely to cause a riot. I don't know what it is about him. I went to a foreign country just to use a chip trader, and now everybody's got them. Yeah, so technically speaking, you might get a different batch of chips. Or at the very least, the RNG is different between traders. I would not know the specifics of those.
Quizmaster.
What if you know every answer? Depending on the quiz giver, you might release them from their long period of possessing somebody. You might actually perform an exorcism if you do well enough in a quiz. Okay, the virus board, probably nothing too useful, although there are definitely a lot more topics. Santa's talking about an Uber virus. So which virus is the strongest, anyway? Let me know which virus you think is the strongest, and I will not take it into account for nefarious purposes. This is not the Undernet board, I wouldn't do that. Also, yeah, Dominard sucks, I'm with you, Vishnu. Though, yeah, Shadow also sucks because you can only hit it with swords. That's a pain. That one's ugly! Alright, well clearly this is Kiddo's domain. He would know. I'm gonna be honest, Life Virus wasn't that bad. I mean, I guess nobody would know how powerful the Life Virus is, considering we did kill it. There was only one and we got rid of it twice.
Do you think that Uzi tried to spell his name like the gun first and got banned for it?
I'm just a Murderbots fan, come on.
Drones, murder drones.
Sorry.
I legitimately think Murderbots might be a different thing.
Probably, yeah. Was it a net crime?
You cannot be blaming the earthquakes on internet users. I'm fucking sick of this game.
The thing is, though, he is correct. It
I know,
was
that's
because
why
the
I'm
net was
mad.
frozen. How dare you be right? You shouldn't be. I feel strange EM waves from Kotobuki. No, that's the next series. So yeah, Kotobuki was Gospel's hideout on the internet. But yeah, something weird's happening in the actual city. I can see it from outside my window. The sky over Kotobuki is painted an unnatural color. Yeah, that seems bad. It doesn't look good.
There's some weird fucker in lights.
This will be the last post from Scummy.
That'd be awesome if one of them ended just like, this will be my last post. Signing off. May God have mercy on us all.
Alright, well, everyone's gone. So yeah, Kotobuki is still empty of its normal residents, so this and Yumland are kinda just empty squares. They're just ghost towns.
The escalation of this game is insane. Like, it's a fairly normal escalation for a video game like this, but because the translation is so weird, everyone is just talking in a way that makes me go, what the hell are we all talking about?
Mm-hmm. Long live Gospel! Oh, hello. This wasn't here last time, right? I think I would have remembered the weird portal spitting out guys. MegaMan, kill that man!
Pfeffer, can you please go back and edit in the Wilhelm scream when Mega Man shoots that guy?
I'll edit in a different scream. Bad Navi, get out of here! He's still alive! Alright, well, since we can't kill the portal, there's no point in killing that man, so we're just gonna leave now. Goodbye.
I forget, in the first game, did Mega Man refer to Lan's dad and mom as dad and mom, or would he say your dad and your mom?
I actually forget. I think he might have always said dad and mom, I think, even before the brother acknowledgement. He's kind of been a part of the family. Just, you realize how literal that is in the end.
Yeah, and it might just be like a translation quirk for this game. But I think it would be cool if it was something they did on purpose. Lady, I have been worried about what's going to happen next this entire game. Every text box fills me with dread.
Is he? He hasn't done anything. Were I taller, Gospel would never be around. Wait, what? I think that's a solvable problem, Yai. Nope. Absolutely not. I didn't hear you. Everything's back to normal, everything's fine. Do not tell me about the horrors. I don't want to know. What? I mean, do we really have the time, Dex? Oh, okay. Alright, fine. You want to be like that, Dex? Okay. Alright. Alright, Dex, you want me to destroy Gutsman? I can do that if you'd like. So yeah, anyway. Gutsman V3 is actually pretty difficult. He's very fast, and he also likes breaking your floor, which we'll see momentarily. But first, I did have full custs, so yeah, you don't look like you have over 900 HP, so, get gatered, idiot. So anyway, yeah, he can do that. And then he'll try to, range punch you. He can launch a fist. But we get Gutsman V3 because we just flattened him. That was a glitch. Gator's not actually a real program advance. Alright, well, I was just concerned for my friend Dex, and I wanted to check in on him, but, well, I had to destroy his Navi real quick. But that's what happens sometimes.
That duck poster is back.
Glaring at that child.
The poster should have a chance whenever you enter this room for it to be glaring directly at the screen. Very good positioning on the Mega Man icon in the upper left.
Yeah, there's a guy just enjoying a water. We all need that in these trying times. Yeah, virus ate my paycheck. Guess we're just accepting that. Yeah, I should probably help save the world or something, I don't know. If only an 11-year-old would do this instead.
God, what happened? We're the only one who can die online, right?
Yeah.
Like, I get if the others are, like, no longer able to help, like their pets got too messed up and they can't do anything right now. I can accept that, but, like, God?
I guess these people just aren't properly backing up their Navis. Either that or just in the background, Gospel's just figured out how to really wreck people's things with viruses. Because, like, I guess technically, yeah, they are viruses. But usually people's reactions to losing to one is just, ah, shucks. Ah, shucks, gotta reload my Navi.
The Gospel has shown on screen in this game they are willing to kill people. It's just weird. Like, I need a mechanism. Like, what, did a gun burst out of the screen and shoot somebody?
Everybody just got really frustrated after the last scenario. Like, we succeeded at getting through that, but everybody else just also had a pretty bad time getting through the net while it was frozen, and, you know, now that they're at this point, they're just like, ah, screw it, I'm done. I don't want a net battle anymore. No, yeah, look, you're doing great, Lan, thanks, but, like, there's actual danger involved. Like, more so than usual. More so than the guy who was trying to blow up a dam. Alright, well, guess I gotta go put my sons in danger again. So anyway, this is the reason the endgame's dangerous this time. So yeah, in the previous game we were walking into an enemy base, and like, they have about as many weapons as you would expect from this genre of storyline. But they're still the enemy base. This time it's radiation. This time the threat is radiation poisoning.
This fucking game.
You'd be one sick kid for sure. Yeah, I guess that is one way of saying radiation sickness. Yeah, so anyway, once again, the way to get to the final area is through the metro line, but at the very least, this one's just like an out-of-order line, because the place it leads to, again, filled with radiation. We needed a special car for it. Unlike the first game, where we had to go underneath the secret passage at the school to find the secret metro line that led to the enemy base.
Yeah, but like, they've mentioned that this is like an inhabited city, right?
Yeah, at least it was before. I really wish you wouldn't phrase it like that.
Lan, you are 12! Is he 12 or is he even younger? Is he 10?
11.
11. I was dancing around it. Does Lan get older with the games, or is he always 11?
He gets to be 12 at some point. I think we've mentioned this before, but there's no, like, explicit Lan has a birthday storyline. It's just at some point he's gonna be 12. I heard the talk. So anyway, if you didn't play the first game, here's that bit of information.
Why do you know that?
Yeah, it's in the documents, we all seen it.
We've already discussed that, like, it's not clear if Lan's mom even knows.
Yeah, she definitely does, but yeah, no, why is this the guy filling in that information? Other than just, oh yeah, players might have gotten confused if they didn't play the first game, why Lan just suddenly called Mega Man his brother. So here's this guy to tell you. Because it would be awkward if Lan's dad said that.
Kid who started Mega Man Battle Network 1 but couldn't beat it, but got this far in Battle Network 2.
Which seems wild to me when you say it out loud, because, like, this game does feel way harder than the first game.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, like, this guy is saying, this is the only line you can get to Kotobuki from. You don't buy a ticket for it, you just go through without a pass. You answer yes, you go to the final area. Rip to everybody who was in Kotobuki. Sorry, Scummy, but I was only half joking. If you're actually in this town, you're probably dead. So anyway, we finally get a small glimpse at the main villain. Yeah, so if you're wondering why the guy who killed Rashi at the start of the game was just a rando being silhouetted, if we silhouetted whatever was going on with that guy, you'd just look at that and go, what? Who are you?
Something about taking Wily away from the Mega Man designers makes them create the weirdest fucking villains.